Hi guys, welcome to a brand new video. So I'm doing something a bit different today. As you see, I'm not in my room. I'm actually in my garage right now, and I somehow received a super early birthday present that I got from my dad, and it was super unintentional too. Okay, so one of my hobbies that's not related to like Dance Revolution or playing rhythm games or like talking about nostalgia and stuff, I like to bike. It's one of my favorite things to do. It even helped me with my weight loss journey, going from 30 pounds heavier at almost 200 pounds to now currently being at 160. And so using the biking techniques that I have and the different bikes that I use, I hit the roads with my dad along with some of our friends from church, and we go around hitting different neighborhoods, taking the different bike trails, hitting the different dirt paths, and we just enjoy our times together. Basically, I'm gonna be showing you guys the bikes that I'm using, as well as the unintentional gift that I received from my dad for an early birthday present. Usually when I go out biking, it's this bike that I tend to use. I call it my little mini Harley Davidson because of the mirrors and stuff. But as you see here, this is a Giant. It has a customizable pedal so that I'm able to stick my shoes on. Got myself a little phone bag right here as well. And this thing is like my baby. Every time we go biking, especially when we hit any of the dirt trail, or not the dirt trails, but like the bike paths in general, or if we hit the road, this is my go-to bike. I am one of the fastest bikers in the group just because of this bike alone, and I love this thing to death. Otherwise, if not, I also have this bike right here, sort of similarities that go along with it too. This is my dirt bike. Surprisingly, when I first started out biking, me and my dad used dirt bikes, and this was my bike. So this is a GT Avalanche 3.0. It's a pretty nifty bike, honestly. And anytime when we hit the off-road trails, this is the bike that I use. But beforehand, before my parents gave me this one for one of my birthday presents, this one I was using for so long. But the thing that made it hard for me and my dad is that since this was a dirt bike, it was hard to catch up with the others because of the build of the bike. Because as you see the differences here, like you see how the tires are thick on this one and this one's a little more thin. This is easier to drive on roads compared to this one. So when I upgraded to this one, I ended up becoming one of the fastest bikers in the group. But when we go off-roading, this bike is the bike that I use. But to coincide with the both of these, now I'm going to be talking about something unintentional that my dad was supposed to get, but it didn't work for him, and now it's officially mine. And the thing that I'm referring to is this beauty right here. This is the here we go, the Burchda RX80. This is an e-bike, of course, with fat tires, and it's got a good headlamp in the front. Customized it to have the phone mount to go along with it. Has a carrying stand in the back. And then, of course, we have this one here. Let me power it on. There we go. And that is the speedometer. And to test out the speed of the bike as well. So I'm going to be taking you guys on a ride with me on this thing. And the quick thing before I go and test this out. So the thing that I mentioned before with my dad is that this was supposed to be his because he purchased it with his own money, right? But the thing is that since this bike is actually a little too big for him, he's actually 5'4", and this thing is a little too wide for him to reach over. So if he puts his body over, he can't even touch his toes on the ground. But for me, I can, because I currently stand at 5'7", on the brink of 5'8". So this bike is actually perfect for me. But I told my dad that I never really wanted an e-bike because of how young I am and how athletic I feel compared to the rest of the group. But because of that, now technically, this bike is mine. I wanted to have a bike like my dad, so this is a carbon fiber bike or something similar to it because of the build and how light it is. So I could basically be a speed demon down the tracks, but I guess this is the second closest. But before we start, safety always comes first. And as one of the, I wouldn't say professional bikers, but maybe like the more amateur bikers, I always have my biking gloves. So so I can grip onto the handles properly. There we go. And then of course I have my helmet. Always come prepared with that, because you never know what could happen. There we go. Now I'm all set and good to go. I'm gonna take you guys on a ride. Okay, I hope you guys can hear me. So right now, I'm actually currently under my own power. I'm on top of a bridge right now, and I'm currently traveling at least 5 miles per hour. The thing is, this bike has 5 different levels. Each level increases the increment by 5. So right now I'm at level 0, but if I speed up by 1 and I start pedaling, this thing takes me about 5 miles per hour. So right now I'm currently going downhill. Woo! This thing's great, I love it. Okay, let me get to normal ground. I'll show you guys. So under the level 1 power, I'm currently traveling at about 13 miles per hour. And this is using the power of pedaling. Let's see if I could go at my own pace here, be a little more comfortable. There we go. All right, I'm gonna try to increase the speed a bit. Biker on your left. Thank you. Okay, so right now, I'm actually currently on a level 2. I went from 10 miles per hour on a level 1. Now I'm almost at 15 miles per hour. And this is just level 2. So if I increase it by 1 more, I can feel the pace picking up. Holy moly. I'm at 18.5 currently at the moment, and this is on a level 3. I have 2 more to do. At level 4, going even faster. I'm at 22 miles per hour. I got 1 more. At level 5, under the pedaling power, I'm at 25 miles per hour. Holy moly, this thing is breakneck fast. I love it. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo! This thing is actually pretty fast, I'm not gonna lie. If I rely on the pedal's power, this thing is pretty fast. 26.6 miles per hour, that's actually pretty incredible. It's a little scary too, but man, it's worth it. Holy moly. And this is under pedaling power. Okay, I'm gonna decrease the speed. Take it nice and simple. Okay, I demonstrated you guys that I was under my normal pedaling speed, because if I keep pedaling at this and I'm able to use like the speed or the levels on this one, I could go up to 66 miles. But I also have a little knob thing that you could twist, sort of like how you like motorcycles have their throttles on their handlebars. I also have one in case if I'm like tired of pedaling, I could just use that if I wanted to. And that also controls my speed as well, and it's basically the same thing. So right now I'm currently pedaling at 10 miles per hour because I'm at a level 1 right now. But once I cross this intersection, I'm gonna demonstrate the throttle as well. And so I'll just take a little bit of a break and then show you guys how fast this thing really goes. Thank you. Okay, ready? Okay, so now I'm at 10 miles per hour and I'm gonna stop pedaling and I'm gonna rely on my throttle right here. Okay, so under the throttle's power, it is currently at 9.7 miles per hour. Let me slowly go into a 10. Okay, let me increase the speed. 10, 11, 12, 13. It's still going. And it's just a level 2. 14. Yeah, about 14 miles per hour on a level 2. Increase it to a level 3. 15, 16, 17, 18. About 18.5. I'm gonna bring it to a level 3. Or level 4, I should say. Oh, I gotta slow down. There are people walking. Hello. Okay, back to my speed. Okay, that's about 22 miles per hour. Holy moly. I'm gonna see if I can try to reach a full potential with this thing. Hold on. Okay, on standard. I'm on normal road right now. 22 miles per hour about. That's pretty crazy. 22.5, and that's on a level 4. I'm gonna go across real quick, across a road. When I do, we're trying to reach that breakneck speed at level 5. And show you guys how this thing is on a throttle. Holy moly, because this thing is actually wicked fast. This is pretty fun. I'm enjoying this so far. Okay, let me cross real quick, and then I'll demonstrate you guys how it's like on a level 5. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's increase the speed. Okay, back at 22 miles per hour. One more speed to go. Let's go, level 5. This is the fastest it could go. And this is just on the throttle. On the throttle, about 26.6 miles per hour. That's actually pretty fast. Holy moly. I'm gonna go on my own power, see how fast this goes on a level 5. Yeah, about 26.6 miles per hour on my own level. That's actually pretty sick. Holy moly, this thing is insane. I'm gonna reach the end of the road and then turn this bike back around. This is insane. I'm loving it. Okay, I'm gonna rely on my own power on this one. Holy moly. I'm gonna stay at a level 5 though. This thing's actually pretty sick, pretty fast too. Holy moly. Woo! I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am, because man, this thing is pretty sick. Woo! It literally feels like I'm riding a motorcycle down this road. Holy moly. This thing is wicked fast. Woo! Okay, nearing the end, I think. I know I'm gonna drain my battery, but it's gonna be so worth it. Woo! Feel that wind, baby! This is so cool, I love it! Alright, I'm gonna decrease the speed. I'm almost towards like the end, and I'm gonna be going behind some other people too, so. Okay, I'm going at my normal pace now. Okay, yeah, I'll just stay at this pace, it's fine. I'm gonna take a joyride. Biker on your left. Thank you. Woo. Man, this bike is crazy. Okay, I'm reaching towards my end point here. Once I get there, I'm gonna stop. Hello. One of the most unwritten rules as a biker, gotta be nice to others if they're passing by. Whether they seem friendly or not, it's always polite to say hello. Alright, I'm reaching towards the end point and I'm only at 10 miles per hour now. And honestly, I think that's a good speed. I don't want to go too fast. Okay. I think I reached my end point about now. Woo. Man, that was fun. Okay, let me just pull this bike over real quick. I'll give you my thoughts on this bike before I return back home. Oh, probably park in a better position. Okay, there we go. But yeah, this is the Burchda RX80, and this thing is amazing. I'm sorry I couldn't show you guys of how it is from my position, but basically this thing is a speed demon. I'm not gonna lie. And for an e-bike that costs just a little over $1,000, if you're looking for an e-bike for a starter, I suggest getting this bike because this bike is actually really fast and really comfortable and really easy to use, especially if you're a beginner biker. Now, it may be a bit on the pricey side, but in my opinion, it's pretty much worth it if you're looking to get into biking for the first time. Otherwise, if you want a bike like my road bike, that only costs around $600 to $700. And in my opinion, that's sort of worth it too if you want to get into it. If you get into off-road biking, I probably wouldn't suggest this one, but something more similar in design with the tractions of the tires and whatsoever, but that one's also pretty unique as well. But honestly, I give this one a solid S tier or A plus or whatever you guys want me to call it, because under my own power, this thing is pretty fast. And then using the throttle over here, it's also pretty sick as well. So again, I'm just starting from my house. It actually was at full battery, so it would be at 5 bars, but right now it's at 3 because I used the maximum to go all the way from one point to the other end point. And Basically, I went about almost 6 miles, which is amazing, and I'm not even tired. Then again, even if I'm biking regularly, I probably wouldn't be tired, but that's out of the point. But all in all, this bike is amazing. If you're looking to get into a bike like this, then I highly suggest it. Otherwise, thank you for watching this video, and catch you guys in the next one. Bye guys, peace.